Um, I'm having an issue with the joints in my hands. So a lot of the poses are going to be standing poses today. I'll offer some vinyasas to link each pose. Um, but I'll walk through the verbal cues for you. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with how um, each flow works anyway. So just bear with me during that, and hopefully we can work a little bit more on the strength in our legs and also some more balancing poses. Today's intention, I wanted to kind of think a lot more about what's going on in our society and bring to the forefront that we really need to continue and actioning on the Black Lives Matter movement. I know a lot of white folks come to my class, and we need to start making change. Yoga is about compassion, yoga is about equality. So I encourage you, as you're finding movement, as you're finding breath and your peace and your strength, to come back and think about the things you can actually do to change this, to help dismantle police brutality and systemic racism. Um, if you don't know where to start, I'm here. I'm able to talk to you in my bio that I'm going to list underneath this YouTube video, and also in my Instagram bio. There are some really important ways to start. Um, there are plenty of ways to give back. So let's hold space for that today. And if any Black folks are joining today, I know it's not nearly enough, but I do hope this class brings you a little bit of peace and love today. So with that in mind, let's start. Come to a nice, comfortable position, sitting upright. As you begin, shutting down the eyes, paying attention to the sensations in your body, what feels good and what maybe doesn't feel good. And that doesn't just go for your physical body, but also your mind. Becoming a little bit more conscious of your breathing. Drawing it in from the bottom of your belly all the way to the tip of your nose and out through the mouth. A couple more times. On this next inhale, honoring your practice. Sealing it on the exhale. On this next inhale, thinking about compassion and change. And exhale. You can gently open up the eyes. There's going to be a lot of fluid movement in this class to help really with the vinyasas that maybe we're missing, so we can still get our heartbeat going and get that cardio in. So inhaling the arms up overhead, and then we're going to fall to the right side, push the left arm over in one fluid motion. Inhale back up and then go to the other side. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Coming back to center. We'll do a few neck rolls. Doesn't matter which way you start. Eventually, you'll just want to balance it out by going the other way. Coming back up. Remembering that ocean breath we use. Always drawing in through the nose and out through the nose to bring some peace to our body so we can focus a little bit more and power through more challenging poses. So we'll start in all four as always. Shoulders nice and aligned over the wrists, hips over knees. And you do want to have equal weight on all four limbs here. I might look a little bit off kilter, but you know what to do. So we'll do a regular cat-cow where we drop the belly on the inhale, lift the chest up and draw the shoulder blades back. And on the exhale, curl the spine, drop the head down for cat. Inhale it back up, cow. Exhale, cat. And now push it back to a child's pose. Stay here for a moment. And on the inhale, we're going to move right through a cat. Sorry, that's a cow. And then instead of the cat, come back down, child's pose. Once again, inhale, back up, cow. Exhale, child's pose. Feeling what it's like to just surrender to the earth here, letting go of expectation for poses. Coming back to your intention. Now you can stay here with me in child's pose for a little bit, or you can move up to down dog. I'll give you some verbal cues if you aren't too familiar. So you'll tuck the toes and then lift your hips high back up in space, pressing through all 10 fingers. And then you bend the knees so your hips lift just a little bit higher. And then drawing the heels towards the mat, your legs will straighten a little bit. They don't have to be all the way straight. At first, you might have some movement. You can pump the heels and the balls of your feet. Maybe wiggle the hips. But then start to find that stillness. One more breath here, that Ujjayi breath, nostril breathing. And slowly walk to the top of your mat. If you're in child's pose, you can just press up to your knees and make your way that way. And we're just going to hinge at the hips. Start with a bend in the knees, shaking your head forward and side to side. You can bring some movement in the hips. And really establish all contact in the four corners of your feet. Really grip with the toes. Feeling nice and strong, even in this more passive pose. And we'll let go of our hands and very slowly roll up to standing. Warming up the body even more with a couple sun salutations. So again, find a nice strong tree. And inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale to dive over your legs. And then on the inhale, drawing the palms of your hands up your shins, shoulder blades back. Exhale, you can come to plank. Again, I'm going to go to child's pose here. And you can drop knees, chest, chin. And then keeping a bend in the elbows, move up through baby cobra. And then tuck the toes and push yourself back to down dog or maybe child's pose. Take a breath here. Feel what it's like to move through that variation of the vinyasa. Take an inhale here. Exhale to bend the knees, and again, make your way up to the top of the mat. And then we're going to inhale straight up to standing. Hands either at the side or heart center. Inhale, sweep them back up. Exhale, dive over the legs, hang heavy. Inhale, draw the palms up the shins again, half lift. Exhale, move to plank. And maybe you do knees, chest, chin as you come down, or maybe you bend the elbows, hover halfway down the mat, untuck the toes, pull yourself up, arms straight for up dog, and make your way back down to a down dog. And selecting which vinyasa works best for you today. Or maybe you don't have one. As long as you're breathing and you're intentional, you're doing yoga. As crunchy as that sounds, it benefits us all. And to keep things warmed up, we'll go through each of our warriors, focusing on our alignment. So inhale the right leg up and back for three-legged dog. And then you'll place your foot between your hands for a low lunge. And inhale, sweep it up for a high lunge, landing in high lunge, modification of warrior one. Exhale to ground your left foot and peel open to warrior two, gazes over the right middle finger. Flip the front palm, reach forward, and then sweep it up and back for peaceful warrior. Exhale, windmill the arms down, move through your vinyasa or to down dog or child's pose. Moving with strength and control. You don't have to speed through this. Keep with the breath. Try and make it so audible that maybe if you're practicing with somebody else or somebody who's in the same room with you, that they could hear your breath. And then we'll bring the left leg up and back. Exhale, bring it through the hands for low lunge. And inhale, back up, high lunge. Exhale, heel open, warrior two. Again, gaze forward. Flip the front palm, reach forward, sweeping up and back, peaceful warrior. Exhale, windmill the hands. You know what to do, yogi's choice here. And then finding stillness. Inhaling the right leg up. Exhale, bringing your foot between your hands for low lunge. Inhale up to high lunge, and we're gonna stay here for 5 breaths before we do some fun movement. So drawing that right hip back, left hip forward. Make sure you can see your toes beneath your right knee. Inhale, coming through our 4th breath, breathe through the side body. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Inhale for 3. Exhale, draw the navel towards the spine. Inhale for 2. Exhale. Inhale 1. Stay through the exhale as you bring your hands to heart center. And then we're going to inhale to pivot forward on our right foot. Come to warrior 3. And then exhale, draw that left foot back down. Inhale, arms up, high lunge. Exhale, hands heart center. Kick it up. Warrior three. Back down. Inhale, arms up, high lunge. Exhale, hands heart center. Inhale, pitch forward. Exhale, back down. Inhale, arms up, last one. Exhale, hands at heart center. Inhale, warrior three. Exhale, back down. Inhale, warrior one. And exhale, open to warrior two. We're going to straighten this front leg and pivot towards the front of the mat here. And we'll do a nice hinge. Hands on the sacrum behind you. Hinging at the hips. Releasing your hands to the ground. They can maybe wrap around your ankles or maybe on 2 blocks or drawing them back to the line between your ankles. Release the crown of your head towards the ground to clear your mind. And inhale for 5. Exhale. Inhale for 4. Drawing both thighs towards one another for equal balance. Exhale. Inhale 3. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. One more inhale. Stay through that exhale. Bring yourself back up. Pivot to warrior two on the left side. And then coming forward on your right foot, the ball of your foot, so that we're in high lunge. Sweep the arms up, 5 breaths. Inhale, 5. Exhale. Inhale, 4. Make sure your elbows are straight. Fingers spread nice and wide. Inhale, 3. Exhale. Inhale, 2. Exhale. Inhale, 1. Exhale, hands at heart center here. We're going to inhale to pitch forward on the left foot. Warrior 3. Exhale, come back down. Inhale, up, high lunge. Exhale, hands at heart center. Inhale, pitch forward. Warrior 3. Exhale, back down. Inhale, arms up, high lunge. Exhale, hands heart center. Pitching forward. Warrior 3, nice. Exhale, back down. Inhale, arms up, and now exhale to peel open to warrior 2. Straighten the front leg. Again, long side of the mat. We'll do another forward fold here, except this time we'll clasp our hands behind our back and then draw them down towards the earth, peeling the shoulders up and back, and then hinge right at the hips here. Bringing those clasped hands overhead. If anything feels tight, you can keep the hands clasped, but draw the palms away from one another. 5 breaths. Deep inhales through the nose. Elongated exhales out the nose. Inhale, 4. Exhale. Inhale 3. Exhale. Inhale 1. Sorry, 2. We got more to go. Exhale. Last inhale. And on the exhale, slowly release your hands to the ground. And we're going to walk to surround our front right foot as we pitch forward on the balls of our feet towards the front of our mat. Drop that left knee down. And then inhale to sweep it up. And exhale, you can move through your vinyasa. Or again, down dog or child's pose. If you're up and down dog, slowly make your way down to child's pose. So we can take a brief respite here. And maybe bring your hands in prayer above your head. You might need to bring your elbows out a little bit. So we can get into the shoulders and the upper back here without putting too much pressure on our hands. If you have blocks, you might even put your elbows up on those. Totally up to you. And then you can release your hands in front of you. Come back up to a down dog. This time the left leg's gonna go high up and back. And then exhale to land in a low lunge. And inhale to high lunge. And we'll peel open to warrior 2 for 5 breaths. Arms straight, reaching in opposite directions to inhale for 5. Exhale, sinking deeper. Again, you should see your toes over the right knee. Inhale for 4. Exhale, sink through the hips. Feel strong and grounded and light on top. Inhale 3. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. Inhale 1. Stay through the exhale. We're going to do some movement here. So we're going to inhale, pivot forward on the ball of our right foot, arms up for a high lunge. And then we're going to twist, but just for a second. Inhale back up to high lunge. Exhale, ground the foot, warrior 2. A few more times. Inhale, pitch forward, high lunge. Exhale, twist it open. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, twist. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Last one. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale. Nice. We're going to straighten the front leg. And we'll pivot over here. And we're just going to sink into a side lunge. So you can bring your right leg and your right foot right on the heel. And then bend the left knee, foot's forward. As you bring your hands to the ground, and feel a nice deep stretch in your thigh here. 5 breaths. Inhale, lifting the chest up if you can. Exhale. Inhale for 4. Keep that foot nice and flexed. Exhale. Inhale for 3. Exhale. Inhale for 1. Exhale. Sorry, folks. One more inhale. Exhale. You're going to lift yourself up so that you're in warrior two on the right side this time for 5 Ujjayi breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale 4. Exhale. Inhale 3. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. Inhale 1. Remain through the exhale. Inhale, pivot on the ball of your left foot, coming forward, arms up, high lunge. Exhale, peel open for that warrior twist. Inhale, back up, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, twist. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. One more time. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior twist. Inhale, high lunge. And then we're going to exhale, straighten that leg. Pivot towards the long side of the mat. And then just slowly come down. Nothing crazy here. And then we'll pivot both feet towards the front of the mat to balance things out with a crescent moon on this side as well. So inhale the arms up. And exhale for your vinyasa flow. Again, take a brief child's pose once you're done with that flow. And as you feel grounded, come back to your intention. And then we're going to make our way up to standing. You can jump through to standing, coming back up to a down dog first, or just make your way up like I am. I'm going to face the front of the room to do this one. So we're going to do some trees. So bring your legs nice and strong together. And then drawing the sole, starting with your right foot. You can kickstand, you can bring it on your shin, just avoid the knee, or maybe up to your thigh. And really press strong through that right foot and pressing back with equal strength to the left leg for 5 breaths. Nice deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale 4. Exhale. Inhale 3. Feel free to do what you want with your hands. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. Inhale 1. Exhale. Slowly release your right foot to the mat. And we'll go through the left side. So try to keep it balanced wherever you put your right foot. Put your left foot there. So I'll go back up here and start with your hands at heart center, and then you can start moving them up as we breathe. Inhale 5. Exhale. Inhale 4. Exhale. Inhale 3. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. Inhale 1. And exhale to slowly come down. And we're going to come all the way down on the mat and onto our backs. So we'll do a little bit of a supine pigeon, nothing super crazy, but we've worked our hips a lot here. So draw your right knee, your right foot over your left thigh. And then you can weave your hands underneath your left quad and drawing it forward, flexing both feet, feeling a little bit of a stretch here. You don't have to draw yourself so much towards your chest that it hurts. Try and remain a little bit passive. And then you can let the left foot go down in front of you and draw that right knee to the left side. Hands out in a T or maybe a cactus shape, and just feel a spinal twist here. Feeling what it's like to be a little bit more gentle with your body than so active, intense. And bring yourself back up. We'll do a supine pigeon on the other side. Draw your left foot over the right thigh. Leave your hands under, flex the feet, pull it back. And don't forget to breathe. I know sometimes when we're in seated poses, we kind of lose it because there's less of a flow. So just be mindful. Release the right leg down and then send the left knee over to the right side. Straighten the arms or cactus them again. And let go. We'll come back up. Nice and flat on the back, planting your feet on the ground. We'll walk them back to graze the middle fingers. Keep the thighs parallel. And we're going to do a moving bridge. If you would like to do just a normal bridge where you tuck your shoulders under and clasp the hands, feel free to do that, or even a wheel. But I'm just going to add some movement so we can work our core and a little bit of our shoulders. So on the inhale, lift your hips up. And on the exhale, draw the navel towards the spine as you lower back down. Inhale for 4. Don't let the legs splay. They might want to. Exhale, navel to spine, lower down. Inhale, 3. Lift it up, maybe a little higher in the hips. Exhale, engage the core, coming back down. Inhale, 2, right back up. Exhale, back down. And then inhale for 1. Exhale, lower down. And coming down from any variation you're in, eventually drawing your knees towards your chest. And you can slowly find that momentum to bring yourself up to seated. We'll face forward here. We'll do a nice deep forward fold, Paschimottanasana. Flex the feet, bring the legs together. You can inhale the arms up overhead and hinging at the hips. Find where your edge is. And it doesn't really matter where it is, but you know when you'll find it because things will feel pretty intense, but not painful. And then when you get there, inhale to lift up, and that will let your body know it's okay to hinge a little bit deeper and let the muscles contract a little less. Then get into the 5 breaths. Inhale for 5. Try and find length in the spine. Exhale, hinging, but without rounding out the back. Inhale for 4. Exhale. Inhale 3. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. Inhale 1. Exhale and slowly lift yourself up to seated. And I know we've been a little lax on the hand stuff, but I do want to give you the opportunity to work into the shoulders here. So you can either come in fire log pose or just a general cross-legged pose. But if you're going to do fire log, you want to stack both shins so they're parallel and each knee is above or below your ankle. So start with your right leg over. And it might be a really deep sensation. It looks kind of simple, but it can be quite hard. When you get there, flex your feet. If you're in cross-legged, I do encourage the right leg to be over to begin. So then we'll bring the arms out. We're going to go into eagle. So begin by sweeping your right arm under your left arm and then making a twist. You might be able to just go like this once and that's fine, or maybe your hands will come together. Again, it's about finding your own deepest expression of the pose. So inhale for 5. You can keep your body up or maybe hinge on the exhale and stay there. Inhale for 4. Exhale. Inhale for 3. Exhale. Inhale for 2. Exhale. Last inhale. And exhale to come back up if you're not already there. And then just slowly unravel. You're going to have to do fire log on the other side or cross-legged. Just move the left leg on top this side time. And once you get into position, arms out, but we're going to go through the left side. So swing that left arm under. Do your twist. 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale 4. Exhale. Inhale 3. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. Inhale 1. Exhale, bring it back up if you were folded. And then gently release the hands and let them down. We're going to do a little fun twist here. So what you want to do is bring one knee bent kind of behind you. And then the other is going to face forward. So I have the right knee bent and the left knee or left foot planted. And then I'm going to bring my left hand behind me. It can either stay behind me or maybe even try and grab that right foot. And then the right hand will go over and you'll just twist here. And really press the left knee onto the right arm. Maybe it's, up here on the forearm or up above the elbow. Let's just not compromise the elbow. And 5 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale 3. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. Inhale for 1. And then exhale to unravel. We'll do the other side now. Plant that right foot. And then slowly lower the left knee down. We'll bring the right hand back. Or maybe it can grab that left foot or ankle. Could be different on either side, honestly. And then we're going to take our left hand, hug or hook the left knee. And however you can get the deepest twist, that's the variation you need. So inhale for 5. Exhale. Inhale for 4. Exhale. Inhale for 3. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. Inhale 1. Exhale to unravel. Bring the legs out in front of you so you can wiggle them out. And maybe even the arms. You work them all a lot at the same time. So now I want you to bring your legs back to cross-legged. And we're going to start working on our core here. Once again, because one of our deeper poses towards the end of the class is going to use that a lot. So begin by having your hands on your knees, and we'll just do some seated cat-cows, but really think about on the exhale, visualizing your belly button coming towards your spine. And when you push the air out, really contract the belly. So on the inhale, draw the shoulder blades back, maybe back bend, and then exhale, really contract the belly as you curl the tailbone and the spine. Inhale up, shoulder blades back. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Last time, inhale up. And exhale. Nice. So we're going to lower ourselves down on the belly again. And we're going to go into Sphinx. So your forearms are going to be on the mat, fingers spread wide. And then you might have to wiggle so that your shoulders are right above your elbows. Legs can either be together or maybe a little bit apart. Just have the tops of your feet on the ground. And then really lift through the belly. You don't want a whole lot of weight on the forearms or the hands here. You're really just engaging your stomach muscles to lift yourself up, but be mindful of drawing the shoulder blades back as well. So inhale, probably coming through 4 breaths now, and exhale. Inhale for 3. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. Inhale 1. And then exhale to slowly lower down. And we're going to bring our hands straight by our body, palms down. You can even put your forehead on the mat. And we're going to move into locust. So lifting the chest up, drawing the hands back. You can keep your hands planted on the ground if it helps you lift the chest up a little bit more, or lift them up as the legs come up for 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, engage the core like we did before. Inhale for 4, come up a little higher. Exhale. Inhale 3. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. Last inhale. Lift as much as you can. Use your strength. And then exhale to lower down. Release one of your cheeks to the mat. Toes facing towards one another. So you can let go on the hips and the lower back a little bit. And release. When we think about stretching our stomach, we often think about twisting or having our torso nice and straight. So these poses are pretty fun because they enable us to do a back bend and work different muscles in our belly, which can really alleviate stress on the back. So it's called reciprocal inhibition, and it really just helps your body to work symbiotically. Then bring your hands beneath you. Ooh. Come to a child's pose or one of your last down dogs. And we're going to move into pigeon. So if you're in down dog, bring that right leg up. And then draw your knee to the nose and parallel your shin down towards the front of the mat. Flex the right foot. Make sure things are nice and square. If your right hip isn't on the mat, put a block or blanket beneath it. You can stay up here, or you can sink down on the forearms or drape your chest over. And start thinking about why you came to the mat today and all we talked about at the beginning of class. How you can be a better person so that other people can live better. We're breaking free of our breath to really just look inward here. And you can tuck the left toe, pushing yourself back, right leg up, 3-legged dog. Landing in your down dog or child's pose if you're doing the hands-free stuff with me today. And then slowly make your way to your left pigeon. Your left leg might go up behind you for three-legged dog and then come out in front to parallel with the mat. And again, you might need something beneath your left cheek. And lower down if that feels good. And lifting yourself back up. And just make your way to child's pose here. And letting the body know that it's time to start letting go. Before we go into Savasana, just gonna walk your hands up and bring your legs out in front of you. And slowly make your way down onto your back. And taking up space, releasing your limbs to the mat. Any props or blankets you need here, go for it. And just melt into the mat. And as you start to wake up the body by wiggling your fingers and your toes, come back to your intention and make space. Consider what's going on around you, everything that's been going on for over 400 years, and think about how you can give back. Your mind's probably a little bit more clear now, and that is the best time to move forward with change. Reach the arms up over past the ears. Slowly come to the left or the right side. Fetal posture. Take it all in. And slowly lift yourself up. Coming to seated. Nice and comfortable position. Take a deep breath together. Inhale. And exhale. Again. Inhale for compassion. And exhale, put it back out in the universe. Bringing the hands to heart center. Feel your prana, your heartbeat. Inhale to lift your hands up to your third eye and bow to yourself, your practice, and others in gratitude. Namaste. Thank you for coming to class.